Cthulhu-Con contains language that isn't for kids and occasional gruesome depictions of horror. But it's fun.
Hi everyone, my name is Allie Turley and you are listening to Cthulhu-Con, a show about the horrors of the universe that have been silently clawing at the edges of our simple minds. This is a story-first tabletop role-playing show following a popular online forum called the Necronama blog, run by 5 coworkers as they try to figure out why they are suddenly underwater.
Yeah, why are we suddenly underwater? Damn it.
So, hi everybody, my name is Kevin Rizza, and I play Vicky Vanity. Vicky is a former track star and girl next door who, after a terrible summer camp slasher tragedy, is just trying to keep everything together. Vicky is the managing editor of Southeastern Pennsylvanian Monstrous Cryptids at the Necronama blog. And Vicky's mystery fact this week, Vicky lucid dreams every single night.
Every night.
God.
Yep, every single night.
I like that a lot. That's good.
It started out as like a way to deal with the nightmares. It's kind of like a mind over matter thing. But the thing is, she's actually gotten really into it. It's like she knows all the techniques. She's actually a moderator on the lucid dreaming subreddit nowadays. And lately she's been thinking she should write like a how-to book.
On lucid dreaming?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Do you always survive in your dreams?
Yeah, that's the best part. It's like she just lucid dreams about what her life was like before the summer camp tragedy.
It's really too bad she got slashed up by like a Jason type villain, because it sounds like she would have been totally ready for a Freddy Krueger. I think she would have walked away with a lot more intact friends if it was a Freddy Krueger scenario.
You're probably right.
Well, you live and you learn,
Dang, wrong franchise.
Does Vicky still need her cue cards when she's in a lucid dream?
No.
Oh.
Ooh.
Wow.
She's really popular. She's got a ton of friends.
Super confident in
Her
herself.
boyfriend is still alive.
You also can't read in dreams, supposedly.
You can't?
It's like one of the signals
Yeah.
that you're in a dream is
Yeah.
text is messy.
It always looks too dark for me. There's like a whole list of them.
Yeah.
Like if you ever try to punch something in a dream, I can't stop a car in a dream.
But in real life, you can.
Yeah, I should hope so.
It's called the brake pedal, right?
Oh, no. Okay, you mean the brake. I thought you meant like in front of a car. Like, wait a second.
Sort of a reverse matrix,
I'm learning something really important about my friend Steven.
Didn't you know Steven has superpowers?
Well, the car's moving slow enough.
Do superheroes just dream of being normal people?
In Superman's dream, he's Clark Kent.
Anyway, I'm Stephen Tansey. I play Malcolm Vance, head of e-commerce and e-curio for the Necronama blog. Malcolm is an antiques dealer who discovered a bit of creative writing made the job a lot easier. Today's fun fact is that Malcolm believes the most famous person he's ever met is Keith Richards. You see, he was at a fancy restaurant in Providence, and Keith Richards sat next to him, and, he really played it cool. He's like, you look a lot like Keith Richards. And then, this old man next to him kind of winked and said, I get that a lot. So he just kind of enjoyed his drink. That man wasn't Keith Richards, though. But it was Steven Tyler.
Oh my God.
That's really funny.
I love it. What a journey.
Comes back around.
That's based on the true story of when my mom met Steven Tyler.
As soon as you said Providence, I thought, yeah, probably.
No. She did not mistake him for Keith Richards.
Oh, thank God.
Okay. Oh my God, that would have been so embarrassing.
Just all the same dialogue, but it was Steven Tyler the whole time.
My name is Jake Burley, and I am playing Nimi Walters, a trust fund kid and struggling artist who's just like trying to hold a dark, gritty mirror up to society, Nimi is head of graphic design at the Necronama blog, and my mystery fact for Nimi today is Nimi was homeschooled. Nimi was homeschooled by like a series of different tutors. It's one of the reasons why her art knowledge and interest is really high and her basic competencies are so low is she wasn't supervised super hard while being homeschooled and maybe did a lot of art during that time and not so much math or science.
Like, how many different tutors did Nimi have over the years?
A lot. A lot.
And how many did Nimi terrorize until they quit?
So Nimi is not really sure why they quit. She does worry a lot that it was because of her, but some of the nurses seem to like go missing really suddenly. And there were like some suspicious things that Nimi thought occasionally, maybe it wasn't her fault. Some screams in the house.
Whoa. Just real casual.
I don't know, Allie, is that allowed?
I'll allow it.
All right, sweet.
I mean, Allie allowed my blessing from the River Witch, so
Yeah, from all damage. AWL.
Let's just say that Nimi saw some bodies, trails of blood, and screaming, and that's where some of the nurses went.
And did Nimi just think that was norms?
Yeah, that was normal.
Great.
should like call the police or something.
No, stuff like that happened all the time.
It's true. If stuff like that happens all the time, you just get used to it.
What about the first time? Like before she became jaded too.
And she was really young.
Oh, distressing.
Yeah, a little bit. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure Nimi's family doesn't have ties to any mafia or anything like that.
I'm Kimberly Roten, and I'm playing Dottie Dowager, the blog's resident mythos archivist, and our sweet little octogenarian librarian who looks like the platonic ideal of Betty White.
Oh, Betty White.
I know. And here's today's mystery fact. Since the tragic loss of Dottie's true love,
Betty White.
I picked up a new hobby. Bomb making.
Oh.
Yep, no one questions the cute little lady buying fertilizer for her quote-unquote community garden. And I still knit, of course, just now I'm making cozies for my dynamite. My knitting circle has been wondering what these little things are, but they look so phallic no one has asked me yet.
Penis covers. Yeah.
They do, in fact, look like
knit condoms.
knitted condoms, which, by the way, listeners, please do not use knitted condoms.
I think there's not a high efficacy rate for knitted condoms.
No.
I mean, not as a prophylactic, but as a warmer, absolutely. Very effective.
Again, they were not penis warmers. They are cozies for my dynamite.
Okay, but they have to be flammable, right? Because that's part of it, right? So, like, if you light your dynamite, the koozie itself is also, like,
Right.
super
correct.
flammable. Okay.
But I have arthritis in my hands. I want to pick up something soft and warm.
Right.
See, I want to see a collab between Malcolm and you, where like
Right.
Malcolm is selling your knit products on Etsy, and people are buying them not for the reasons you think you're doing them for, but it all kind of works out. Like,
Wow, a lot of people have a lot of dynamite.
yeah, that's it.
I am Mike Turley, and I am playing Dr. Scott Adler, the chief of arcane materials research at the Necronama blog. Scott is, he's a disgraced geologist who found some glowing rocks, and now he's talking to his dead wife. Mystery fact for Scott this week, Scott has an eyeball guy. He's looking for components for all this weird spells or whatever he's doing now that he believes in the occult, and he realized he needs some underground contacts. So he's found a guy who's just like, no questions asked, he can get eyeballs.
But, like, what kind of eyeballs? Like, human eyeballs?
It's unclear. He just gets a jar with an eyeball and some liquid, and he doesn't ask any questions.
Mixed eyeballs. That's what it's labeled.
It's like the school supply places where they get like a bunch of cow eyes for the dissection class. Like, is it just like regular science supply?
He probably found a guy who goes and steals those things from those kinds of places.
But why do they need to be stolen? You can just order those.
Right.
He's got these on him. In his case, he's got a secret compartment with a jar of eyeballs.
That must smell terrible.
Oh, no.
It was preserved.
If you preserve an eyeball in like formaldehyde or whatever, you certainly can't use it. So I guess what I'm trying to work through is if you're Frankensteining someone, and it seems like you're not. So I don't know.
Well, it's just like a magic component for whatever
Whatever
ritual he's doing, right?
I like that a lot.
I don't think preserving it matters all that much.
I don't think formaldehyde would be a problem for a Frankensteining. If he can use parts from the graveyard, I don't think formaldehyde is going to do some unanimatable damage.
I don't know. Do you actually need eyeballs for eldritch rituals?
He thinks that you do.
I have newts and everything these days.
Listen, Scott has a point in Cthulhu mythos, so if he says you need eyeballs, you do.
To be fair, I question the accuracy of the information he's going on because it is on the Necronama blog.
I enjoy how circular that is. And meanwhile, like, I'm just typing a bunch of bullshit.
It's like, well, it's on our blog. It must be true. Our colleagues do
That's
research.
how rumors get spread.
Yeah, there you go.
Last time, you all did your panel, and had a number of people have those yugs explode from their backs during your panel. And then what we ended on was you all discovering that the hotel and convention hall are underwater. You went to the lobby of the hotel room and noticed that like the doors wouldn't open and that it was really dark outside. It wasn't raining and that there was like water at the edges of the door. Also, Malcolm decided to try to go back upstairs and was kind of greeted with this river flowing down the stairs. So you're all standing in the lobby now, staring out into what you assume to be the ocean or some body of water that you find yourselves underneath. And Scott, you hear in the back of your mind a familiar voice. My love, you should open the door. You could smash it. I think there's something out there, something that can help me get back to you.
Well, but won't it just flood the place? Like, is that safe?
Why don't you roll me a stability check?
Stability check.
Uh-oh.
So this is a D6 -3 at this point for stability for me.
Ooh,
Oh, right. You're super. I forgot about this problem you have.
I rolled a 1. I got a -2.
Cool.
Since you failed your stability check, you are going to lose another point of stability.
Yeah.
And that drops you low enough where you are also going to lose a point of sanity.
Okay. Down to -4 stability and 5 sanity.
What does that mean?
When you lose sanity, you can lose it a couple of different ways. Usually it's from losing stability. If your stability drops between like -1 to -5, you're just losing 1 sanity every time you lose stability now. If it drops below -5, you're now going to lose 2 sanity every time you lose a stability. It really just means that you are losing your sense of reality.
Yeah. Now that I have -4 stability, it is very hard for me to pass a stability check.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Correct. It's very hard for you to pass stability. And like this is the moment where you are going to start losing a lot of sanity as well. And then we'll get to what happens when you start losing a lot of sanity.
Shouldn't there be a merciful side of that coin? Like, if he's this crazy, surely things that might require a stability roll from a normal person might, these might not face him right now.
Yeah, so there are ways for you guys to get back stability in that if you do something really cool or if you do something that kind of like stabilizes the group as a whole, like I will give you stability back. Yeah, so your wife's voice seems very incessant. She keeps saying, open it. Open it. Open it, please. Break it. Get outside. It starts to sound even more like insistent, begging. And you feel compelled to try and open the door.
You're right. It's the only way. Okay. Scott goes and looks for like an emergency fire axe or something to smash it with.
What
are we hearing this happening?
Right. Well, now he's done something we can react to.
Right.
Are we like, hey, Scott, buddy?
Yeah, you heard him say something out loud. It also sounds kind of a little more unhinged than normal. And then he turns around and like looks for something.
I walk away to try to find an axe.
No, you don't.
Okay.
I'm going to put my hand on your shoulder and be like, you okay, Scott?
I turn to Malcolm with eyes wider than humans could possibly open them in normal circumstances. And I stare at him. I'm great. I think this is great and important, and it's fine, and don't worry about it.
And the whole time you're talking to Malcolm, you keep hearing your wife's voice saying, open it. Go outside. Open it now.
I pull away and try again to grab an axe from the nearby, like, fire emergency break glass thing.
Okay.
Guys, we've got a thing here.
Okay.
I'm distracted right now. I'm arguing with Becky. I'm not paying attention to Malcolm. I'm upset at Becky, I think, from last episode. So yeah, what might I notice?
So as you're arguing with Becky, she has her tarot cards out. Her hands are like visibly shaking as she's trying to like pick a card and explain it to you, like as to what she sees in the future.
I say, what? You didn't see this coming, Becky? What's this all about?
There has to be an answer. There has to be an answer in these. And she's like flipping through and dropping a bunch of them.
Are you even a real psychic?
Of course I am. As you're annoyed with Becky for freaking out, you see Scott kind of brush past you towards a fire extinguisher that has an axe kind of built into the wall and is trying to open that. Also, you kind of notice that he's kind of losing it. Like, his eyes are really wide. He doesn't seem like himself.
And now this guy's doing something, I say it back here.
When was the last time you saw an axe behind the emergency break glass thing?
They have him on the train.
Oh, huh.
Is the axe behind the glass, or do you use the axe to break the glass?
No, it's behind the glass.
There's a smaller axe that is easier to access. And use the small axe to open
I
the
think
big
there
axe.
is. I think there's a smaller
my
little
God.
hammer. You break it, you grab that.
No, what I was imagining is that you're trying to like open the door as like a push door, but it's a pull door.
Yes. Yeah, that's exactly what's happening.
Okay, so I take my little walker and I slowly approach him from behind and I just go tap, tap, tap. Excuse me, you need something?
There's only one way out of this, and I think it's through that door.
Oh, yeah, it sounds like you're having a tough time. What if we... And then I try to bargain with him, which I have skills in. And so I pull out some shiny objects from my bag and just say, what if I gave you these really cool rocks? Like, they're so cool.
This is such a left fucking turn.
Oh, yeah.
The power of my interest in geology is going to fight the power of my instability right now.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's a pillar.
Why don't you roll competing rolls?
I love it.
What we're going to do is, Dottie, you're going to roll bargain, and Scott, you're going to roll geology, and we'll
Sounds
see
great.
who wins.
Yes, a use for my geology
And you can
roll.
use points if you want.
But it sounds like geology and bargain would be on the same team in this.
No. This is actually, this makes perfect sense. He's rolling geology because if he succeeds in geology, he's going to say like, oh, that's just some dumb igneous crap. I don't care about that.
Yeah.
Yep, that
Yes.
makes perfect sense. Yep.
Sure.
All right.
Okay, I'm adding my points from bargain. I'm going to add 4 points.
And then, Mike, you're rolling geology.
Yeah. I look bug-eyed, I stare at the rocks, and I take some of those mystery pills that I've been taking. And I roll. That's a 6.
I got an 8.
Okay.
Boom. Goes the dynamite in the koozies.
So Scott, you look at these rocks, and for some reason, you feel like you've never seen these kinds of rocks before, and you're very interested in them. And the voice of your wife starts to fade as you take the rocks from Dottie.
I just like suddenly grab the rocks and I'm just like, huh. And I like rummage around my belt for some tools to inspect them with.
Okay.
And I just forget about the axe for a minute.
Shiny.
On closer inspection, these are Rolaids.
Yeah.
It's really just like some fool's gold that I got at like a class field trip. Like,
And as you're kind of calming down from what could have been something really bad happening, Malcolm, you get a phone call.
Cool.
What's your ringtone?
Ooh. Da 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 da. It's that one.
As you all kind of look over at the phone and, look at your own phones, you realize you still don't have service.
Well, I do answer it. Wait, no. What does the call ID say?
It says Ethan. It's Ethan Mask.
All right. Yeah, I answer it. Ethan?
Malcolm. Oh, thank God. Do you know what's happening?
No, I don't. The hotel does seem to be filling up with water. I think we're underwater.
Okay, so you noticed that too.
Yeah, you're not crazy. Or we all are. Hey, how'd you get the phone to work?
I don't know. I just called and it worked.
You must have Wi-Fi calling on.
Hey, Ethan. Ethan, why didn't you call your niece?
Oh, she doesn't answer me.
Oh, okay.
That tracks.
She frequently does not answer phone calls for me.
Yeah, actually, we were looking for you. Where are you, Ethan?
I'm actually at the hotel pool. Do you think you guys could actually meet me here? I think I might have found something that could get us out of this, whatever we are, wherever we are.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. One more question, and this might kind of sound like a stupid question. Less so now that the world has become black outside the windows. But have you seen any monsters?
Monsters. I mean, no.
Wait. No or no?
If anyone looks all like sick and sweaty and weird, keep your distance.
I mean, I haven't been feeling great, but I assumed that was just,
Ooh.
Oh.
It's gonna be a no from me, dog.
I assumed that was just, con sickness.
So we got to meet at the hotel pool?
Yeah.
All right. And do you know how we're going to leave?
I I think I might have found something. Yeah.
Right. Just in case, like, we can't get in touch, could you tell us what that thing is? Just in case we gotta, like, look into it without you, or if, like, you run off ahead so we can catch up, you know.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna go anywhere. I'm gonna stay here and wait for you guys. But
Right, but, like, just in case, all right, cool. Meet you at the pool then?
Yeah, sounds good.
All right. Love you. Bye.
Okay, bye.
I explained to the group that Ethan might have a way out in the pool, but also he's sick, and we know that sick people turn into monsters.
I say, I'm not going to the pool. This psychic is a sham. I could be hurt. I could be in danger. I'm not going to where a monster could be.
You are in danger. There's that's no could about it. We're all in grave danger.
And as you say that, Becky is still shaking, saying, "We are all in danger. We're all gonna die."
I look to Jericho and I say, get my bags. We're leaving. I don't want to be here.
And Jericho looks outside and then looks at you and says, "How are we gonna get outside exactly, Nimi?"
I position myself between Nimi and the axe. I'm like, we're not doing this again.
I don't know. Order a boat or something. God, just handle it. And I storm off.
No, Nimi, I'm going to grab you by the shoulder and I'm going to say, Nimi, look, here's the thing. This is a crisis. I know it's a lot. You need to pull yourself together and focus on the fact. Listen to my voice. You're not paying attention. Listen to my voice. Focus on me right now. Okay. Look. And I pull one of my knives out of my boots and I put it in Mimi's hand and I'm like, look, if anything goes sideways, use this. Don't use it on yourself though. Like I'm saying you point it at your enemy and you stab them.
I like that you're explaining what a knife does for
This is the sharp end.
I take the knife from you and I kind of like look at it and I look back up at you and I kind of say quietly to you, are we really in danger?
Yeah, I think so.
Scott has snapped out of his funk and says, yes, we are.
I'm going to grab the axe.
Okay, yeah, you grab that axe.
Yeah.
We got to go get Natalie.
You know what? That's actually exactly what we should do. I totally agree. If there's one thing I have learned from situations like this, it's that we've all got to stick together in a tight circle, keep all of the area in front of us so we don't get surprised and caught off guard and somebody gets chainsawed. And we got to make sure that everybody we can possibly save gets saved. So yeah, let's go find Natalie.
And then we all get in a circle back to back.
With our various weapons.
So you guys are going to go try to find Natalie.
Yes.
Where do you go?
To her room?
Room 314.
Okay, so you guys climb up the stairs that are a river.
Splash, 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 splash.
And you approach the window that has just water pouring out of it into this hallway.
Malcolm looks embarrassed, like he's got one hand behind his head, and that, like, kind of...
Oops. You're somehow able to make it to Natalie's room. The door is open, and it doesn't look like anybody is around, but Malcolm, as you're walking, you start to see a bunch of stuff floating in, like, the layer of water that's on the ground. And one of those things that you notice is the trash can that was in Natalie's room.
I check if my magic rock is still in there.
Let's see if it is. It is. It looks like at the very bottom of it, also floating in water, is your all-seeing eye that you had thrown away.
All right. Well, I'm going to take it back.
Yeah.
I probably shouldn't have thrown that away.
No, you should not have.
I was just really eager to believe the whole thing was just a weird hallucination, and then seeing Superfan 6969 again suggested that. I think we're past dismissing this as an hallucination, and I'm going to take the eye back.
It was in your key items list. You should have known.
Why do they even let me throw away key items? Damn it.
Yeah, and so you guys walk over to Natalie's room, and like I said, the door is open. As you walk in, you see Natalie kind of like freaking out, holding a bunch of her cosplay out of the water to try and salvage it. And she looks over at all of you and says, "What the hell is happening?"
What a question.
No time to explain, I say.
Come with us if you want to live.
Hold on. Nope. This is a really important thing. Natalie, are you sick? Are you going to turn into a zombie?
Oh, right.
No, I mean, I'm hungover, but I'm not sick.
Oh, hold on. What are your symptoms?
I have a headache.
I roll medicine to see if she looks sick the way these weird sickos have been looking.
Well, yeah, why don't you roll medicine?
All right, cool. 6.
Okay, yeah. You can tell that she isn't sick like the others. Like, she's not sweating. She doesn't look pale. She just looks hungover. Like, she has some bags under her eyes. You can tell that she, like, didn't put makeup on this morning.
All right, guys. I don't think she's sick like the others. She isn't sweating. She isn't pale. I can sort of tell that she's hungover. She didn't put makeup on this morning.
Oh, okay, good. And I pull another knife out of my boots and I hand it to Natalie and I say, this is Gwennifer. Take good care of her.
Gwennifer. Thank you?
Is that a different name every time?
There's lots of knives.
Yeah, there's lots of dead friends, right?
A lot of kids died at Camp Lucid Lake in that horrible, horrible tragedy.
Hey, Vicky, can I hold Hannah again?
Yeah. The other boot, I pull a knife out and hand it back to you.
All right, cool. I got all seeing eye. I got axe. I got Hannah.
Anyone else want a knife? I got 9 more. I need at least 5 of those, so...
Scott reaches out. I'll take a knife.
Guys, what the hell is happening? Why are you handing out knives?
There's monsters.
Monsters.
And not just the monsters of our soul or of our late stage capitalism. Monsters that are like, trying to kill us.
No, yeah, literal monsters.
We're in danger right now.
Arguably, late stage capitalism is also trying to kill us.
Yeah, it's both.
And you're sure they're not cosplayers or...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's not a gas leak.
And it's not a gas leak.
Did we rule out gas leak, actually?
This could all be problems happening at the same time.
Does Natalie just think we're crazy?
Yeah, she does.
Okay.
She's looking at all of you and looking at the knife and looking at the water and is just like this. It's not adding up to her.
Natalie, we're knee deep in water. Everything else should be easier to believe.
Why is there water? Like, did a pipe burst or something?
No, somebody broke a window and we're under the ocean.
Somebody.
What?
Have you not left your room? Walk out of your room. Look to the right. You will see water gushing in through the window we broke when we killed Shy Guy 6969 outside your door the other day when he was a monster.
I guess that would explain why my door swung open. I don't know, man. I just, like, my head hurts. This is a lot.
Natalie, look, here's the deal. I'm having kind of a moment here. The last few years, everyone's told me I was crazy on account of how I believe my friends all got murdered by a Jason monster, which did happen. I feel vindicated in this moment. That did happen. All of you, I know you were all thinking I was just crazy, but that's not true. It happened.
I touched Malcolm's arm. I'm like, she's off the cue cards.
Wow. Yeah, I just kind of nod.
Richard Stambledini will be thrilled.
Yeah.
I'm a lot more willing to believe things than I was 3 days ago.
So here's the deal. I'm kind of having my boss bitch era. So here's what's going to happen now, Natalie. Maybe you don't believe this right now. We're going to obviously this is a dangerous situation. Your room is filling with water. As we speak, it's already gone from my ankle up to halfway up my calf, which is not great. So we should really, as a group, get out of here. From my perspective, I hope that you see some horrible monsters so I can further be vindicated. But none of us are going to die. We're all going to be safe because we're going to stick to the plan, right?
Okay, what is the plan?
The plan is... What is the plan?
Yeah, I was a little unclear on the plan too, actually. I say raising my hand.
Guys, we just went over this 10 minutes ago. Rescue everybody we know and then go see Ethan because we got to get out of here and he seems to have an angle on that. Ethan, I will remind you, is at the pool.
Right.
We should also note that he is feeling a little sick.
So we should go in armed.
Yes.
Yes.
I say raising my knife. Yeah.
Armed.
And I'm holding on my axe in my hand. I'm like, hence these.
I turn back to Natalie. Natalie, we're going to go kill Nimi's crazy uncle who's going to turn into a zombie.
Hold on. We're not going to kill Ethan.
Maybe we might. I'm just saying, let's not put it out of possibility. If he turns into a zombie, I'm going to kill him.
No one's turning into zombies. You know what? You're right. Anything can happen.
So Natalie is just kind of like watching you all somewhat argue with each other over what the plan is, and is just like, all right, well, either way, can we get out of here? And can some of you take these? And she holds up her insect mandibles from her cosplay yesterday.
I snap.
Oh.
Jericho.
Jericho, like, hears you snap and, like, rolls his eyes and comes over and is like, yeah, I got it. And then holds them up in the air because he's tall.
And I turn to Jericho and I say, what, are you going to tell me that you're not a professional shopper next?
I've always been a professional shopper, Nimi. Just because Becky isn't who she says she is, apparently, does not mean that I am not a professional.
Wow, infighting among the servants.
Oh.
I'm usually number one king skeptic over here, but given everything we've seen, are we perhaps a little too quick to rule out Becky being a psychic? Like, you can
Thank
miss
you.
one thing.
I can't see everything, but I can still see some things. The last tarot card I pulled did say that we were all going to die, but I'm sure that won't happen.
All right, Becky's not a psychic.
It was written right there on the tarot card. You pulled it out and it said, you're all gonna die.
So I'm going to walk up to Becky and I'm going to say, I just think it would be best if you don't come with us.
What? What do you mean you don't want me to go with you?
I'm staring daggers at Becky and I'm holding a dagger.
Oh, no.
And I say, I just think we need some time apart because you're not the person that you said you were. And, you know, when I met you 2 months ago, you said that you would be my ride or die bestie. And, you know, I just think you've just been lying to me this whole time. And this is what people in my life do. So, you know, it's fine. It's fine. And I start to turn away.
I say, this doesn't seem very fair. And I take out another knife and give it to Becky. Now it's fair.
So now they're staring and brandishing daggers.
Don't bring a tarot deck to a knife fight.
Becky like stares at the dagger and is just like, I've given you my all, but that's fine. I'm sure the cards have something planned for me that doesn't involve you.
Yeah. Unemployment, I say, and I turn away.
Oh my God, this is so harsh.
Nimi, we're not leaving your employee to die.
Ex-employee, ex-friend.
I'll find my own way out of here.
Ooh.
You won't. You're not a good psychic. Come with us.
She starts like silently crying and is just like, no, I'm gonna find my own way out. And
I'm gonna grab her forearm.
Oh no, okay.
Oh.
I'm not letting her
all right.
run off to die.
I don't want to be with you guys anymore. I don't have a job. I don't have a best friend anymore.
Still got a life.
Dottie has been quiet in the corner knitting this entire time.
Knee deep in water, just knitting away.
Everything's getting wet. It's not working well.
Somehow it is still working. But at this point, I take something out of my bag very quietly, and I just kind of toss it, and you hear a small explosion to just shut everyone up in the room.
Just a little explosion.
Dottie just says, now listen, we do not split the party. If I've learned anything from losing people I love, just like Vicky has, we do not split up, we forge ahead. So you are coming with us, whether you like it or not. And I just knit feverishly at her.
Fine. I'll come with you guys, but I'm not giving Nimi any more readings. Yeah, you guys all make it to the pool of the hotel. This is an enclosed off room that has these blue tile floors and has a pretty large swimming pool with like a shallow end and a deep end. And as you walk into this room, you notice that Ethan is just kind of standing next to the pool. He looks pretty disheveled, actually. His jacket is pretty messy. Usually he's in like a very prim and proper like suit, but his jacket has some rips in it. His toupee, which usually is pretty straight and well taken care of, is half falling off. And he's just kind of solemnly looking into the water of the pool. As you kind of approach him, he does look similarly sickly to the other people who were quote unquote infected with yugs. And he sees you all approach and he looks up and says, I'm glad you guys could make it.
Oh, wait, hold on. I hold the group back. You have to answer this honestly, otherwise it's entrapment. Are you a zombie?
No, I'm not a zombie.
Do his symptoms look like the sweaty, pale, about to become a yog?
Yes.
I say, Uncle, you look like shit.
He's looking at all of you and it's just like, you look like you've had a worse day than I have.
We're all like clustered near the door,
Yeah.
not like going near him. Like
There's a
he's
lot
like,
of knives.
With daggers out, right? Like,
I'm not gonna hurt you.
Uncle, you said you knew a way out.
Right. So, some of the people who are running this convention, they have this weird, like, vessel in one of the rooms, one of the rooms in the basement. I'm not sure if it's still there or if they moved it, but it looks like it might be a submarine. But I don't know if that's how we get out of here.
What an alarming coincidence that there just happens to be a submarine here, right?
Well, great, I say, kind of like putting my hands out and slowly taking some steps back. Well, great talk, Uncle. See you back at home.
As you kind of like walk away and he says, wait, his voice changes. And he says, I need your help. You write the Necronoma blog.
Yeah.
That's right, Ethan.
You pay us to do that.
I do the pictures.
There isn't much time. Do you know where we are? Do you know anything about Raya?
No, we haven't heard of Raya.
The Lost City. They're going to change me. I've been asleep. No. Created?
Uh-oh.
No. Can you help me?
Yeah, maybe we can help. Do you have any information, perhaps how to move a hotel out of the ocean?
I see. This won't work. I can't talk to you like this. Let's try something different.
Uh-oh. I'm brandishing the axe now.
Ethan pauses and stares at all of you. And while keeping eye contact, he steps forward, falling directly into the deep end of the pool.
Oh.
Oh, uh-oh.
The pool starts to bubble, and you see it start to change color, first red and then a dingy, putrid gray color as steam comes off of the escaping bubbles. Several appendages of pure white emerge from the water, wrapping around anything they come into contact with, as the head of this being slowly starts to emerge from the water. Larger than any of the ones you've seen so far, the head of a yug, the size of a truck, emerges from the water. Now that it's kind of, larger and not covered in the blood of the victim that it emerged from, you get a better look at it. It has a large, flat head, a mouth with several rows of pointy teeth, white, pasty, almost transparent-looking skin, and a long snake-like body with several smaller appendages emerging from the sides. The creature finally is able to kind of lift its head up out of the water and directs it towards all of you, letting out this screech. You all clutch your ears as this high-pitched, ear-shattering sound can be heard.
I have a really important question.
Yeah.
Is the creature still wearing the toupee?
Oh, yes. Yes. As it emerges, you see the toupee, still in the very center, just stuck there. I need all of you to roll a stability check.
6. I am in my element right now.
All right, I got a 2.
I rolled a 5, -4, so I got a 1.
I got a 7. I spent 2 points.
Okay.
I got a 1.
All right. Kimberly, you are going to take 2 points of stability loss.
No.
Steven and Mike, you are going to lose 3.
No!
And Mike, that means you can either choose to lose one of your pillars or you can lose the 2 sanity.
Scott's pillars are everything has a rational explanation, scientific progress and knowledge for common good, and everyone deserves a second chance is his third one. I've lost everything has a rational explanation.
You don't think that there is an explanation for Ethan turning into this creature, and also, why is it bigger than all the other creatures you've seen before? You don't have an explanation of why all of this is happening, and in that moment, you're just slowly kind of losing yourself in the shock of the realization that you can't explain this. There's no scientific purpose or reason or experiment that you could perform that could explain this away. Okay, everybody roll initiative, and we're gonna roll d20s.
Ooh, 18.
I got a 20, motherfucker.
10.
17.
I rolled a 20.
Jake and Mike re-roll.
Now I rolled a 1.
I rolled a 4.
Jesus Christ.
Nimi, you are going first.
That's a bummer because Nimi wants to run away.
Ooh.
You're going to roll fleeing. You can add some of your points to that. And you're going to just roll against the creature, which is going to try to grab at you.
I'm going to spend a point of fleeing, and I'm going to roll fleeing. Let's see. Okay, I got a 3.
The creature got a 4.
Ooh.
You try to run away, but you turn in place to like turn around, and one of the appendages of the creature grabs onto your ankle and pulls you to the floor towards it.
Okay.
Yeah. So you're stuck in this room. You're not in the water or anything, but it is starting to like pull at you, and you have fallen. Scott's next.
Scott is also going to try to run away.
All right.
Oh my god.
Roll flee.
Cowards.
Yeah. I'm going to spend 2 points in fleeing, bringing me down to 6. That's a 5, so that's a 7 with my point.
The creature tries doing the same thing to you, but you're able to kind of avoid the appendages. That being said, because of all of your loss of stability and sanity, you get out through the door, but you're terrified. So terrified you can't move. So you've left the room, but you can still hear everything that's going on, and you're just frozen in place.
Oh, God.
Okay, next up is Dottie.
I'm gonna try to explode it.
Okay.
I take out one of my handy dandy explosives, which is basically just contained in a like pharmacy prescription bottle.
And a knitted condom.
And
How much explosives do you have?
I have 10 points in explosives.
All right, you have 10 sticks of dynamite, one of which you've already used.
Oh, that didn't count. That was like a sparkler.
Comedy dynamite is dynamite. Come on, guys.
Dynamite!
Anyways, I take out my pharmaceutical dynamite and I throw it at the creature.
It's for my sciatica.
Yeah, all right. You throw it at the creature. Why don't you roll an attack roll? And you're using dynamite, so you can add explosives to that.
Yay. All right, I'm going to take 3 points from explosives. And I got a 5.
It's a pretty big creature. Like I said, just the head of it is like the size of a truck. So you're able to hit it pretty easily. It kind of just like hits the top of his head and bounces and explodes before it hits the water.
Yay.
And now you are going to roll damage.
I got a 3.
You're also going to get +2 for it being a stick of dynamite. It doesn't seem to like it. It's not happy that something just exploded in its face. And it screeches in your direction. It is now Malcolm's turn.
All right. Well, as a free action, I'm going to shout at this thing like, this isn't how you talk. And then I'm going to use my axe to chop the tentacle that's dragging Nimi towards it.
Oh, that's smart. Yep. Go ahead and roll attack. And I'm actually going to give you a +1 for your axe.
Nice. And I'm going to add 1 from my weapons skill. +2. Okay, here it comes. That's a 4.
All right, that hits. Go ahead and roll damage to see if you severed the entire tentacle.
Okay. 3 then.
You're able to kind of literally chop the tentacle off that is dragging Nimi towards the water, and it recoils, and this greenish blue blood starts to like erupt from the tentacle as it recoils back. Now it's the creature's turn. It is going to try and bite at Malcolm then, because
What the fuck did I do?
You literally cut off its tentacle.
And you yelled at it.
Oh, you're right. Yep.
Your hit threshold is just 3. It does hit. It is going to hit for 3 damage, so you're going to lose 3 health.
Oof.
Okay.
That's a lot.
Its teeth are going to, like, rip a little bit into your shoulder, but then as soon as it does some damage, it, like, lets go.
Oh, just a little play bite.
Just a little nibble. And then it's also going to try and grab at Vicky with one of its tentacles.
All right.
That also succeeds. It is going to try to drag you into the water just like it was Nimi just moments ago.
Okay.
It successfully wraps its tentacle around your ankle and like pulls you to the ground, but you still have a turn where you can try to escape.
Vicky is going to pull the gun out of her pocket, and she's going to aim it right at its face. And she's going to say, "This is what shooting fish in a barrel is like." Yeah. And I shoot it.
Okay.
This is what shooting fish in a barrel is like, is a fun thing that you said.
I want it on a cue card.
yeah, and as you see Vicky getting dragged, that specific cue card falls out of her pocket.
Yeah. So go ahead and roll an attack.
I'm going to use 2 points of guns. And I rolled a 5. +2 is 7.
Yep, that hits. And now go ahead and roll damage.
All right.
And you're at a point blank range, so you're going to get a +2.
All right, that's 4 + 2 is 6 damage.
Ooh.
Yeah, you do 6 damage to it. You shoot it square in the face. Like, the bullet goes through. It doesn't seem as phased as you would hope, something would be when you shot it in the head, but it's still alive. It's still very much annoyed and mad now.
Damn it, Nimi, I don't think your uncle has a brain.
That's what my dad said.
All right, it is top of the order, Nimi's turn.
I'm going to try to escape again, but with my free action, I'm going to yell at Jericho, "Help Vicky!"
Does Jericho have an initiative?
Jericho and Becky were just like huddled in the corner, not doing anything, like scared out of their mind.
Yeah, now Jericho's been called up to the big leagues, baby.
Oh, damn. All right. I guess I have to roll initiative for Jericho now.
I love that this is Nimi's version of being brave.
Yeah.
It's having somebody else.
100% of my attention is on this problem. I have my best people on it.
All right. So you're going to try fleeing again. Go ahead and roll fleeing.
Oh, I got a 5.
All right. Yeah. With a 5, you're able to kind of also get out of the door. And as you look at Scott, who's just kind of standing there, frozen in fear, Jericho's like, can I have one of those knives?
I mean, I don't have them.
We got one of them.
Check the supply closet.
Okay. You're able to get out. Where do you go? What do you do?
Oh, I look at Scott standing in the hallway. And what do I see, Scott? That's what I was kind of playing.
Scott is frozen, wide-eyed, and he's like talking to himself, just like, snap out of it. It's okay. Snap out of it.
Really sane stuff.
Scott, what are you doing?
I'm tired of running away, but I can't move.
And then I push him out of the way and say, "You're doing it badly."
Scott's having a moment of trying to overcome cowardice.
Nimi bowls into him and then keeps going.
All right, Nimi, you just peace. You just leave everybody behind.
I go down the hallway, a few steps down the hallway. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't make it that far. You can still hear things that are happening.
Yeah, I'm not going to ditch you guys, probably.
Probably.
Send him to do your bidding.
It's another fun option.
That being said, Scott, it is your turn.
What I would like to do is have Scott fight this and decide to go back in and save his friend. Before I walk back in, I grab the axe from the fire emergency thing that's also here next to me.
The fire code in Nebraska is really convenient.
Yeah. I use my mechanical repair skill to get it right this time.
Yep. You pull the pull door instead of pushing it. Yep.
Well, now you've done it once before.
That's right. I learned. So brandishing my convenient axe, I run back into the room.
And I see you as I'm getting dragged in, and I'm like, oh, great. I thought you ran away. I see now that you were just getting a weapon.
Yeah.
As I'm running over urgently, I'm like, yes, that's what I was doing. And I'm going to run up and try to cut the tentacle that is pulling Vicky into the pool.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead and roll an attack.
I'm going to spend 3 points of weapons. I rolled a 1 plus 3, which is a 4.
Oh, yeah, that succeeds. This thing is giant. Actually, hitting it is surprisingly easy.
Okay.
So you're able to kind of just cut into the tentacle. Go ahead and roll damage.
All right.
And add +1.
That one is a 5.
Okay, yeah, you do 5 points of damage. Same thing, you cut it clean in half, and the tentacle recoils, and a bunch of the blood from this creature kind of flings all over all of you.
Gross.
This guy's a gusher.
Yeah. All right, it is now Dottie's turn.
I'm going to try to explode it again. And I still have some more explosions, but I'm going to just use a tinier one. So I'm only going to take 1 point out of there. And it's going to look like some butterscotch candy. And there we go. I'm going to throw it at it.
It looks like butterscotch candy.
You've just got a bag of candy, and some of it's candy and some of it's explosives. You really got to be careful when you grab some.
Asking for trouble.
Go ahead and roll attack. I'm also going to give you a point of stability because that idea is really interesting.
Thank you. I got a 5 plus a 1.
Okay, that hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
4.
This thing hits square on the head and just kind of bursts. The creature is covered in soot and its own blood, and it starts to let out this guttural scream.
That was for Reggie.
Jericho stands up and seems just resolved to do something, and he rushes the creature holding the dagger up, trying to stab at it. And he misses pretty critically.
Oh no.
And instead of jumping onto the creature's head to stab at it, he just kind of misses and falls into the pool.
Aw, Jericho.
Wow, working for Nimi was that bad?
So yeah, he's in the pool now and flailing, trying to stay afloat and not be near this thing that is taking up a majority of the pool. Also, before he did this, he was carrying all of Natalie's cosplay and just kind of like dropped it to the side. And Natalie is now trying to like keep even more cosplay pieces off of the floor to keep them from getting wet.
Natalie, people are dying. Look at Jericho, I say as I point to him drowning. You're really concerned about your cosplay right now?
Do you know how much time I spent on this?
Oh, God.
Do you know how much time it takes for a human body to gestate? 9 months.
Oh my God. Natalie is perfect for me.
Yeah, Natalie's also a bad person, it turns out, y'all.
Right. If Jericho dies, we're out 9 months of work. That's why that would be bad. No other reason. Just that.
Oh my God.
All right. Can I use my ready to action to try to save Jericho?
Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to run to the side of the pool and just try and pull him out.
Why don't you roll an athletics for that?
All right. I'll use 1 point of that. And it's a 2.
You try to reach for him and you just barely can't like reach him. You're both reaching out to each other and your fingertips are touching, but you're not able to like grab onto him.
Just swim a little closer, Jericho.
He is freaking out. It doesn't look like he can swim, actually.
Oh, no.
Is it like that scene from Armageddon? Is that song like Steven Tyler sings?
You mean Keith Richards?
Playing in the background?
Yeah. So he's above water. He's doing okay, but he's just kind of stuck where he is in the middle of the pool. It is the monster's turn. This thing is going to spit at Dottie and Scott.
No.
Ugh.
And just kind of like spits this disgusting, viscous, clear green liquid at the two of you. And it just like coats you completely.
I'm going to stop speculating about what these liquids are.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea, you know?
Yeah.
You missed your chance to taste it in the flashback when you couldn't be harmed.
That's true. And as you kind of like look at this stuff and try to like take it off of yourself, it starts to sting and it is actually pretty acidic and is starting to kind of like eat through your flesh a little bit. And each of you are going to take 3 points of damage.
Just jump in the pool and rinse off. And then you can get Jericho out of there.
Oh, no.
I am down to 1 health.
Yeah, you are not doing good. So once you get past the negatives of health, you're still alive, but you do pass out.
I'm still alive. I'm just very badly burned.
Just unconscious. I'm not dead yet.
Do not get in the pool. That's a bad place to pass out.
And then for its second action, it is going to try and grab at Scott to drag him into the pool. It does like successfully wrap around your ankle and start to pull you into the pool. And it is now Vicky's turn.
Man, this thing loves ankles.
It really does, yeah.
So here's the thing. Vicky's whole thing is like,
Ankles.
yeah.
Ankles, yep. Yep.
Aside from her ankle fetish. So, like, everybody died at Camp Lucid Lake. All her friends, one by one, and she could do nothing to save them. And that's haunted her for her whole life. So she told herself if she ever got into another situation like this, that she would do everything in her power to protect the ones that she cares about. And she doesn't care about Jericho very much. He didn't really make much of an impression on her. So she's gonna, she's worried about Scott. She knows he's going through a lot. So she's gonna grab her knife and try to stab through the tentacle that's got Scott.
All right, yeah.
All right, what do I roll?
1d6, and it's weapon. You can add stuff to it.
I rolled a 4.
Yeah, you're able to cut the tentacle off.
Excellent.
And it does the same thing that the other two did, where it sprays its green goopy blood everywhere. It actually, like, gets all over you, too.
I'm used to this at this point.
All right.
Yeah.
That's 3 tentacles down.
Yes. It is Nimi's turn, but Nimi is out of the room.
I still get a turn.
I run another turn's distance from the pool.
I'm actually on the next floor.
What's my speed? 45 feet?
Yeah, no, you still get a turn. I'm just saying that you hear Jericho specifically yell, and then you hear a splash, and you do hear him yelling for help.
Time to decide if you really care about Jericho.
Or his shopping skills.
Yeah, but Malcolm is also yelling, I got you, Jericho, just a little closer. So you know it's handled. Don't worry about it.
Look, Jake, the person, doesn't give a shit about Jericho for the sole reason of no one asked Jericho to jump in the pool at this thing. Jesus. Jericho was given one instruction. But Nimi isn't sure what she cares about. So Nimi is going to pull the conveniently located fire alarm right next to the...
Where the axe was.
Right.
Again, excellent fire codes.
Like it says pull in emergency, and then the axe says break glass in case of bigger emergency.
And then there is a fire extinguisher there, right?
Yes, there is a fire extinguisher.
Yeah, if axing the fire doesn't work, here's the fire extinguisher.
Nebraska has really interesting fire codes.
Yeah, thank God for Nebraska's fire codes.
Does it also have a gun? Like, is it like open carry? Like,
You know what? It's good. We've really turned around on Nebraska here.
I get the rocket launcher from the emergency cabinet, and
But yeah, so I pull the fire alarm, so we start hearing, a fire alarm going off.
Also, the sprinklers go off in this hallway.
Oh, interesting. And then I grab the fire extinguisher and I say...
like shooting fish in a barrel.
I burst into the door with my fire extinguisher ready. I'm going to start running towards Becky and shouting, "Over here! Over here!"
Becky looks at you. She's been huddled in the corner in a fetal position this entire time, and she looks at you and then goes back to her fetal position
oh,
and says, "There is no way I am listening to you."
Why is Becky being so petty about this right now?
Because we were really mean to Becky.
I was helpful to Becky. I gave her a 90.
yeah. I wasn't mean to. Don't put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby. I was not mean.
I was a
to
little
Becky.
mean to Becky. I tried to engage her, and she wasn't
That's right.
immediately helpful, and I lashed out, and I said she was a bad psychic.
All right, well, I start spraying my fire extinguisher in a distracting way.
In a distracting way.
I'm very distracting.
Oh, very distracting. Okay. You're able to kind of like spray it at the thing's face and distract it enough for Natalie to look over at you and realize what you're saying. And she looks over at Becky and is just like, "No, come on, we have to go. Like, we can't stay here. Also, I need someone to hold my cosplay. Can you take these?"
I love that that's what you understood I was trying to do. I was trying to get the monster's attention onto Becky. So that those two could connect. But I love that wasn't what people interpreted.
That's a wild read.
You just become more and more of a worse person over time.
Hot take, but I think Nimi might be a bad person.
Yeah, guys.
Oh, Nimi came back.
To get Becky killed.
Just save all of you. God.
Listen, some people have to make the hard choices. Do we sacrifice someone beloved, or is it Becky? I recall Vicky recently saying she didn't care about Jericho, but did care about Scott. You got to decide who lives and who dies sometimes.
So Natalie and Becky kind of like hobble over to the door, holding all of the cosplay of Natalie's, trying to shield it from the sprinklers above head. But you're able to spray this creature in the face and distract it. It is now Scott's turn.
So Scott took acid damage.
You're not looking too good.
At this point, he's just like desperate. I think he maybe just like throws the axe at this monster's head.
Sure, yeah.
I'm also going to spend 3 athletics.
Okay.
And so I rolled a 1 and got a 4.
Yeah, that hits. You throw it. You don't know why you're able to like throw this so nicely, but it's almost like you've gone to one of those axe throwing bars or something, and you throw it and it spins in a really nice arc and just lands right into the side of this creature and is stuck there.
I go to a lot of Ren fairs.
Why don't you roll for damage?
That's a 3.
Okay. It is now Dottie's turn.
Yeah. I'm going to use my cool walker daggers that I've already used before and retrieved. So I'm going to throw each of them at 1 tentacle each.
Okay. You're going to throw them at tentacles. Okay.
And throw them at tentacles.
To try and cut them off.
Slicey slice. Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and roll an attack.
I'm going to take 2 points from weapons.
Mm-hmm.
I got a 6 plus a 2, so I got an 8.
Yeah, so that hits. Go ahead and roll damage. Since they're small daggers and you're throwing them, it's going to be a -1.
I got a 6.
Okay.
Damn.
So that's 5 damage. You cut clean through 2 other tentacles.
Yes!
So there's 3 tentacles left that are still intact. All right. It is now Steven's turn. Malcolm.
All right, let's see. Does Jericho look like he's in immediate danger of drowning?
Yes, he can't swim. He's having a really rough
Oh,
time.
all right. I'm just going to jump in there and get him out
All
of there.
right. You're going to jump in and get him. Why don't you roll athletics?
All right, I'm going to add 2 this time.
Okay.
All right, that is a 3. I can only roll 1 while trying to save Jericho.
But yeah, I think it's enough. You get in there and you are able to hold on to Jericho, stop him from drowning, and like push him towards the edge of the pool. But you yourself are still in the pool.
Okay, that's fine. I'm a great swimmer. I've got 6 athletics, so.
And Jericho, for his turn, is just going to get out of the pool and run towards Nimi and just kind of like stand behind Nimi as she's spraying this creature with the fire extinguisher.
Go help Natalie with her cosplay.
Right, on it. I didn't almost just die, not at all.
Nobody asked him to jump in the pool.
He's just agreed to this.
His previous orders were save Vicky.
And then he ran over there like a lunatic.
All right, it is the creature's turn, and it is going to attack Scott.
Yep.
It is being distracted, but it is still going to hit. Oh!
This thing's got a crush on Scott.
Yeah.
This thing's been going for Scott every time Scott's been an option. It tried to go for Scott when Scott ran away.
Be more in love with Scott. God.
It's because he's wearing,
because of what he's wearing, Kevin? Really? Really?
Sexy lab coat.
It is going to not quite whip at you with one of its tentacles, but it slams into your shoulder.
But more of a nay-nay.
I hate it.
God damn it.
It's terrible.
Yeah, it's going to rip into your shoulder, and it does 5 points of damage,
Okay.
which does also knock you out.
Yeah, I'm at -4.
You are seriously wounded, and you have to make a consciousness roll.
Oh, consciousness roll. What does that mean? How do I do that?
You roll a d6.
Don't tell me add my stability.
Huh. No, that's it. You just roll a d6.
3.
Okay. So you are knocked out, and for every half hour that you are knocked out, you are going to lose an additional health.
Okay.
Oh.
And now it is your turn, Vicky.
I shoot it with my gun.
Yeah, you shoot it.
A 6.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage. Also add 2 because you're at point blank range.
5.
All right. You shoot this thing, and you shoot it, like, in the eye this time, or at least what you think is its eye, and it's starting to, like, lose a lot of blood. The water in the pool is no longer, like, pool water looking. It looks more like the blood that is pouring out of this creature. It starts to, like, wobble back and forth. It doesn't look like it can really hold itself up anymore now that you've cut off a number of its tentacles. It is Nimi's turn again.
I'm going to throw the empty fire extinguisher in the direction of the creature. I don't know how much, like, I really expect to hit it. But I kind of, like, toss it like, yeah! And then I see Scott on the ground, and I go over and I kneel by Scott.
Yeah, do you have first aid? You do not.
You'd have to use the much less reliable second aid.
You would need Gatorade.
Maybe it's better if he doesn't wake up. Can you just, like, plug some wounds?
I'm just going to yell at Jericho. You know what? Never mind. Never mind with the cosplay. I'll help Natalie. Could you grab Scott? And I kind of move over to Natalie and heroically shield her cosplay stuff.
Both are such terrible people.
Sure, I guess. And Jericho just kind of like hands you the cosplay stuff that he was holding.
Be gentle, God. These are really good. And I smile at Natalie.
Look at the way I abuse my employees.
This is actually a love story between two sociopaths. Welcome to Cthulhu-Con.
Jericho goes over and just like picks Scott up and flings him over the shoulder. It is Scott's turn, but Scott is unconscious, so it's Dottie's turn.
I'll use one of my knitting needles, which is suspiciously sharp, and I will use one of my weapon points.
Okay, are you throwing it, or are you just trying to like...
I'm gonna try to like...
Stab
it with the knitting needle.
You can roll weapons
We're gonna try it. Ugh, I only got a 3.
That still hits.
Oh, good. Okay.
It'll be -1 because this is an improvised weapon.
3.
So it takes 2 points of damage. It is now Malcolm's turn.
I'm gonna get out of the pool and chop another tentacle.
Okay, yeah.
Here I go. I'm not gonna use any more of my weapons points. Just gonna roll 3.
That hits.
All right, and damage is 2 + 1 is 3.
All right. This thing is not looking good. The more you hit it or shoot it or stab it or cut off tentacles, the more of its blood is just starting to kind of fill the pool. The pool itself is kind of like overflowing with how much liquid is in it now. And at a last-ditch effort, it tries to grab at Jericho, who's now holding Scott. And the monster is able to take its last tentacle that it has and trip Jericho, knocking Scott into the pool.
Oh no.
Jericho's gonna take some damage as he's now kind of like dislocated his ankle from this, because it really pulled him. And Scott, you are passed out underwater. I'm gonna say that you are gonna have to roll some kind of struggle.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that it's a stability check.
Oh, great. You got plenty of that.
Okay, so I just automatically fail. Well, let's see how bad. That's a 1 minus 7, which is a -6.
You take a full 6 points of damage.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Scott's actually going to die.
Oh no!
I have -10 health, which puts me in seriously wounded.
You are not doing good. This creature also tries to attack Malcolm as well, since Malcolm is...
So stalwart and heroic. Yeah.
but it misses. Vicky, it is your turn.
I shoot. That's a 2 plus 2 is 4.
All right, it hits.
6. 6 damage, add 2 is 8.
All right, yeah, you shoot it, and for some reason, you've hit something in the head of this creature where it just stops and everything's quiet for a second. And then the head of it just bursts, and there is sinew and brain guts and all of this blood and ichor from this creature just everywhere in this room. The ceilings in this room are pretty high because it's a pool room, but there's even blood up there.
See? I told you we were going to have to kill him.
Cthulhu-Con stars Ali Turley as our keeper, Kevin Rizza as Vicky Vanity, Stephen Tansey as Malcolm Vance, Jake Burley as Nimi Walters, Kimberly Roden as Dottie Dowager, and me, Mike Turley, as Dr. Scott Adler. This episode was edited by Kristen Rizza, with sound design and engineering by, it says here, Mike Turley? I don't know, sounds like a cool guy. Cthulhu-Con is a production of Skull and Scones. You can find links to all our stuff on our website at skullandscones.com. If you like the show, we'd really appreciate... Close your eyes. Listen to my voice. You're getting very sleepy. You want to share the show with your friends. Take a deep breath. Let your thoughts fade away, except for the thought of helping the show grow by telling people about it. Don't let that thought go. When I snap my fingers, you will wake up and make a social media post or whatever, linking to the trailer on YouTube, which you can find in the episode description. It also helps a lot if you rate and review us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, and you can also find links to our social media and our Discord server in the episode description. Speaking of that Discord server, we've started posting some awesome art of our characters there. Nimi is there posing for Instagram with Kathy on her shoulder, and Malcolm is there just trying to look as professional as he can. Join us on there and tell us what you think of the show. We'd love to hear from you. That link is in the description, and you can also find it at the top of the page at skullandscones.com. Check that out, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already so you don't miss an episode. Again, thank you so much for listening, and we'll be back with another episode in 2 weeks on December 9th. See you then.